Listen to him. He got it. He got it. He got it. He got it. I just need to pull up the back end here on my laptop so I can see the chat myself. Should have did that first, but hindsight's 2020. So let's
Yeah,
see.
today we are drawing lips
Yeah,
because a question has came up to certain people who don't know how to draw lips. But here's the thing about it: lips can be drawn in several different ways.
really.
Oh yes, several different ways. I stick to the one that I know because this helps me out a lot.
Yeah.
So if I were to attempt to draw lips, I will start off with a line, just like that. It doesn't
Well,
matter. It don't have to be. It don't have to be straight. Nothing. Just a line. And then from there, you create three circles.
wait, hold on. Let me catch up, bruh.
I'll let you meet me halfway. There we go.
All right. So, Dreams, what software are you using?
I'm using Clip Studio Paint.
He's using Clip Studio. Ashko is using Procreate. All right. So we're gonna start off with a. Me get my. Let me get my stuff here. Red one. That's not the right pen. See, Dreams be on it. Ashley is so slow.
I do this. Okay, I can't really get on anybody, man. If they probably draw almost every day.
All right. So what are we doing here?
A line and a circle in the middle of that line.
So we got a line here, and then a circle right in the middle, like so.
Yeah, but you kind of want that circle touching the bottom line, just like this one.
Like that.
There you go, just like that.
All
All right.
right.
This is
Yeah.
the easiest part right here. So you can go for so you will go to like the edge of the line, like I'm
Uh-huh.
doing right now, and you're gonna connect it to the circle, the very top of the circle, just like that.
Hello, Miguel.
What's good?
So draw a line from here to about right there.
Yep. And you're gonna do the
Uh,
same thing to the other side.
so the same thing to here.
All
Oh,
right.
hold on. I didn't like that line. Okay.
So after you do that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna attack the bottom. The bottom, all you need to do is do like more of a bean. Like, have you ever had a candy called jelly beans?
Yes.
So you're gonna do like more of an oval. Like imagine this right here being like a triangle type of thing. So we're gonna go from the top here, and
Uh
we're gonna
huh.
create a triangle going from here, and that's gonna give you an idea where the other two circles are gonna go. Well, ovals gonna go.
So create like a triangle like this
But you kind of want to go into the top of that circle on the
on the top.
yeah, just like that. Oh yeah, Miguel, we're going over lips, so we're drawing lips today.
We're drawing lips today.
And so then this will give you an idea of where the circle's supposed to go. The circle is going to go pretty much in the middle, like primary example. I like to measure things out. So the circle is going to go just like this, where the oval is.
Uh huh.
It doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to create kind of a boxing system.
So sort of like this. Nah. So sort of like this.
You can do it like that, but I like to intersect that triangle if I can have an ideal.
You want to intersect it? Okay. So more of like this.
There you go.
All right. All right.
We're
We're
gonna,
getting there.
and we're gonna do the same thing with the other side, just like that.
Just like that. So okay. So are both of them? Is it intersecting with this circle over here too, or just
It's gonna intersect the triangle.
intersect the triangle? So I'm guessing. Nah, I don't like that. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. I'm sorry, everyone. All right, that's better. I like that one better. Give me a thumbs
Then
up if you like that one better.
so after that, we're gonna go to the edge of that line we created at first, and
Yeah.
we're gonna trace those circles like this. We're gonna come down and we're gonna
Uh-huh.
ride that circle.
Okay, we're gonna come down and ride the circles all the way over to the other end.
Nope, we're gonna stop right there at the edge of that circle.
Okay, so like that.
And then
Awesome.
we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. We're gonna come down, we're gonna ride that circle right on out.
Okay.
And then this is the crazy part. This is where you can go straight across to connect
Uh-huh.
it, or you can, if you want to have more of an organic type of lip, you want to kind of like bring it in some. But we for this lesson, we're just gonna go straight across,
You're just gonna go straight across? Okay.
straight across. Now, this is where things get a little, I guess, creative, because what we're
Uh-huh.
gonna do is we're gonna start making these lips look a little bit more like realistic.
Yeah, my lips are not looking that good.
So you know the edge of that circle, that first circle you did,
Uh-huh.
we're gonna create a triangle, another triangle going to the middle of that line that we created.
All right, so can you show us how you do that?
We're gonna like, okay, so you know the edge of that circle right here, like where we went from one end here and we connected to the circle.
Yeah.
The moment it touched, we're gonna go to the center of that circle. Like we're gonna come down like in a triangle type of fashion.
So like an upside down triangle in a sense.
Yeah.
I'm guessing like this. Like this.
No, not
Nah.
really.
Nah, they don't look right.
No, not
I'm gonna
real. Not so. All right.
try.
First,
Let's. Oh,
first
I
things first.
see it. I see it. It's up here and like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So this is where you actually got your lips. So if we were to erase all these extra lines we don't need,
Yeah. So we're gonna erase. All right. Bring my eraser down. Again. If you're just joining in, he's using clip art. I am using Procreate. I think I'm using the wrong thing. I don't know why that's turning white.
there you go.
That's the
Your lip,
first lip.
yeah, your lips should look exactly like that.
Probably not. I should have did this on a different layer.
Now it's cool because guess what? I told you we're gonna do this again.
We're gonna do it again. Repetition is the key, isn't it?
There you go. You got to keep doing it until it's like ingrained.
Ingrained. Okay. Let me draw that up. Yeah, I should have did it on a different layer.
If you want, we can always start over.
Yeah, let's start over. Let's do this again. I don't like
All
that
right.
one. Hold on. Let me get a new sheet. Let's do screen size. All right. So yeah, let's do this again.
All right. So, like I said, we're drawing lips today, guys. So, if you guys have a tablet, a sheet of paper, a pencil,
Sheet of
a pen, we're just doing basic lips.
Crayola. Oh, is it Crayola? Crayon, whatever,
Oh,
right?
heck yeah, yeah.
Basic
So,
lips.
what I do to start drawing my lips, I start off with a line,
We're gonna start off with a line. Oh, yeah, that's good. We're gonna start off with a line.
and at the top of that line, what we're gonna do, we're gonna put a circle in the center of it, like this. So we're gonna put on the top, but we got to make sure that circle is touching the bottom of that line.
All right, so let's do that. So if I remember, it was like this.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well,
then,
let me do that circle over. Okay.
we're gonna go to the edge of that line and we're gonna connect it to the circle. The very top of it. How can I say this? I'm gonna say get to the top as much as you can. That's all I'm gonna say. Like just like this. I just like where the line is touching that circle, just like that.
It's just touching just enough to know what it is.
Yeah. And we're gonna do the exact same thing to the other side.
All right, let's do that. Hey, Builder Mark, how's it going?
Oh, it's not wide enough. Let's start off here.
Even you mess up, huh?
Oh, all the time. What you mean?
So my question is like when we're connecting it, we're kind of connecting it at an angle. Like we want to curve it a little bit, right? We really don't want a straight line. We want to
But
curve it
that's
a
the
little bit.
but that's the thing about lips too. Artist distraction about it. I can't say the word properly, but yeah. So it depends on what type of lips you want. Max
Okay.
Payne, what's up?
Yeah, those are my people. Hey, Max Payne, what's up? What's up? Make sure you all follow Dreams too. All right.
So after we do that, remember I told you you're gonna in the center of that circle, we're gonna draw a line just like this.
Draw a line just like, or like a dotted line.
Just a simple line. You're gonna draw a line going straight down the middle.
Okay.
Then after you draw that line, we're gonna go to the top of that circle and we're gonna do a triangle. It don't have to be perfect, just get it as close as possible to perfect.
So like that. Oh, my triangle went the wrong way.
Control Z, Control Z.
That triangle went. We want this triangle to come down like so.
There you go.
Come over.
That means you're gonna have a big freaking bottom lip.
Oh no, no, not a big freaking bottom lip. Okay, boom, boom, boom. There we go.
And this is the part where you get ready to draw the oval, but you want the oval to intersect that triangle. But here's the thing about it: you do not want to pass this line though. This line is right here in the center. You don't want to pass it. So you're
Okay.
gonna make sure you intersect this triangle on both ends right here. If it helps you out, me personally, I'll start from the triangle like this.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like an oval.
Okay.
You're gonna do the same thing with the other side.
Okay. Do that a little bit over again. That's too much.
But the good news about drawing is a bunch of like it's repetition. You know, you make
All
mistakes,
right.
you got for that. So this is the part where I told you we're gonna take the edge of this line right where the top line meets
Uh
right
huh.
here, coming from this circle. We're gonna take that line and we're gonna bring it down towards that oval.
And just connect it.
There you go. And we're gonna do the same thing with the other side.
Okay.
And like I said, now for people that are beginners, your best bet is once you get here, just take both of these circles and you're just gonna connect them going straight across.
So how did you learn how to use these shapes to get it?
Uh, books. Cause I'm gonna tell you
Books.
right now, when I was coming up, I used to draw and I didn't use no type of I guess lessons to draw. I just used to draw what I saw, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Even when it comes down to me doing my comic books, what I'll do is I used to just draw them out. I had no way of like showing people how to break down a drawing.
Okay.
So when I started like researching and reading on books and stuff, it kind of helped you to understand like key shapes to get to like a perfect set of lips. Even if your lips kind of crooked or something like that, it still
Yeah.
helps to create different types of lips.
Okay.
All right. So now that we have this is a lip, believe it or not, it is a lip.
I see that. I see it. I see it forming.
So you can erase everything else inside this thing that we created, and you'll have some lips. So me, what I like to do, I like to go the extra mile sometimes.
Okay, what does that mean?
That means I start adding like key details, like right where this line meets up with this top circle. I'll
Mm-hmm.
take that and I create a groove
Like
going
that
towards
groove.
the middle line. Yep, that groove and connect it to the other side, just like that. So if I were to erase this area here, it do look more like lips.
So now we're getting into the point to where we're stylizing it.
There you go. There you go.
All right. So being a comic book artist, in a sense, you've learned how to draw lips like how many different ways, and can you how many different ways have you tried, tried drawing lips?
Plenty of different ways because I'm influenced, like most people in my generation, influenced by anime. So most
Yeah.
anime characters don't need lips. In fact, you can definitely show lips. Like what I'm doing here, I'm just gonna do like some teeth, and then from that teeth, I create a bottom lip. And that's if I was drawing like more of a anime style type of character. I
Mm-hmm.
just give them a bottom lip.
You'll give them a bottle lip. Okay, cool, cool,
Yeah, just
cool.
like that.
So let's do a quick reset. Hello, everyone. Dreams is here teaching me how to draw lips. We're all learning this live, and like he said, if you got a pen, piece of paper, tablet, whatever, crayons, and a not a garbage bag, a paper bag, a paper bag. Hey, go grab it. Let's draw these lips together. Let's really, really do this together. And also, we're planning on doing more of this stuff. We're gonna draw. We're gonna do some things. I'm telling you, we're gonna do some things. And see, Dreams is a lot faster at me because he's teaching me this. I'm still on the race, and he's probably already stylizing teeth over there, right?
Not stylized. I was just showing like different ways to do lips. You don't got to necessarily always draw lips.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You can even put a gap in this person's mouth. Look at
Oh
that.
wow.
Look.
Look at that. I can't wait till I get my skills that level where he's just sitting here, just literally just like, hey, I put a gap in there. And like my shapes are like whatever.
No, it just takes time, honestly. So primary example, you can probably say, "Oh wow, man, you're talented." No, I'm not talented anymore. I'm more skillful than anything because it takes time to sit here and draw. In fact, most of the stuff that I learned to draw, it was pretty much me on my VHS pausing a frame and me with just like some printing paper and a pencil, and I just sit there and draw that.
So like most of us, we were sitting back, eating our food and our cereal during school. I mean, during that Saturday morning, like, yeah, we about to watch Dragon Ball Z. We about to do this and all this and that. And you're like, nah, I'm about to push pause. And what I am gonna do is draw this picture real quick
Pretty
or
much.
this frame. Okay, so you basically learned on your own by just our normal cartoons. That was your inspiration.
You got that right. Shoot, I got tired of drawing other animes, and I wanted to start drawing my own. So I knew I had to start somewhere by like understanding like cartoons and how they're being drawn out and stuff.
Yeah.
This stuff over here just comes easy for me because I just spent too many summers just being at home and just.
So let's give you want to give back to our audience and stuff like that, Dreams. Let's give back to our audience.
I'm down with that. Shoot.
All right, so I'm gonna create a new layer, and we'll, as long as you guys follow us, we'll figure out where we're gonna put this up. And I'm gonna turn this layer off, make it not visible. You done drew the whole face, Dreams. You done drew the whole face. So, is there a way that we can make a template for them, for our audience?
I mean, we could, yeah. I mean, I've never done it before though, but I'm pretty sure a template is pretty simple. So if I were to like give you like a traced canvas that you could use, like where you can draw lips, draw faces, do ears.
Yeah, if you're watching in the chat, would you like a template? Let's get that thumbs up. Let's get that thumbs up. All right, so we have Xavier Lane. He said, "Can you explain the lip diagram?"
Oh yeah, of course I can.
All right, let's. He said he won. We got you, Xavier.
All right, so let me start over. So what we're gonna do is, so lip diagram. So in order for you to understand lips, you gotta understand shapes. Everything in life that we look at, anything we want to like put on a canvas, always starts off with basic shapes. And a lot of shapes is nothing but lines, squares, circles, ovals, rectangles, and that's how we started out. So with lips, I always start off with a line. After I've drew this line, what I would do next is in the center of this line, I'm gonna draw a circle on top of it. But that circle has to be touching that line. And when I get done with everything, you're gonna see where I'm coming from. So we're gonna draw a circle. Now for beginners, me personally, I would say don't worry about the size of the circle. Don't. There's no point in worrying about the size starting out right now. Because as you get better at it, you're gonna know what size of lips that you want for a character or anything that you're drawing. So after we have this circle on top, we're gonna go to the edge of this line that I just drew. We're gonna connect it to that circle. We're gonna take it from here. We're gonna drive it all the way to that circle, just like that. And we're gonna do the exact same thing to the other side. And then once we do that, we're gonna go to the middle of this circle and we're gonna draw a line going right down the middle. And by the way, if you need to erase, erasing is your best friend. If anybody tells you you're not a real artist if you erase, you can get that out of there. That's just like boxing and they telling you if you duck, that's cheating. No.
No.
Okay. Okay. No. All right, we're not doing that.
All right.
All right. So once we have this line in the middle of the freaking circle, what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a triangle. Triangle gonna start from the top of this circle where this line is intersecting. We're gonna bring it down. And like I said earlier, we're not worried about perfection. Perfection causes a lot of people not to finish things. We're just worrying about understanding the basics. So, like I said, triangle. We're gonna draw it just like this. And we're gonna and it doesn't have to be perfect, like I said. We just wanted to somewhat look even on both sides.
Yeah.
And we're gonna cut straight across. There you go. You have a triangle. Is it even? I mean, off by
Uh,
a pixel or two, probably. But yeah, I'm not worried about that.
right.
Now, the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna do ovals. Hold up. Max Payne says, "Don't let perfect get in the way of good enough." Ugh. Ooh. So, I mean, he preaching. Okay. So next we're gonna do an oval. We're gonna make sure that oval has to intersect this triangle. For beginners, like I said, I will always start off inside this triangle. We will never take this oval and cross this line because we're gonna need two of them on both. We're gonna need one on this side and one on that side. So I would start from inside of the triangle, like this. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the other side. It doesn't have to be perfect. Once we get done doing that, now we're going to take the edge of this line right where it's connecting to the top part of this lip, because that's literally what it is at the top. It's the top of the lip. We're going to take that and we're going to connect it to this oval. And we're going to do the exact same thing to the other side. Then as soon as we get done with that, like I said, for beginners, we're going to cut straight across and connect everything. And believe it or not, this is a lip. You can't see it right now because you have all the actual, like, let's say the template work being done with trying to get everything perfect.
Uh, yeah. So what I see, how I see what I would have done is to create a template of it, like from. Oh wait, hold on. I went back to. I think like right here, and if we was to erase this line, erase this line right here, erase that line, and then also have the ovals there. Yeah, have the ovals there. And then if you go to a second layer, you can, I'm gonna change the color of my pen here to red. You can like draw the lip once you get used to it. You can just sit there and just draw the lip like, hey, I know this and this connects like so. And you said connected here. And then for beginners, connected there and then connected there. And then, just keep going. Now these lips look funny. They look super funny, but hey, that's
But
what it is.
if you send me those lips, I can give you the most dopest cartoony lips in the world, though.
Go pick one. So we got another person. Xavier says, "Thank you so much. I've been pretty. I got. I'm pretty much got lips now. I was just wondering what was your process. Love your artwork. Hey,
Oh, thank you,
shout
appreciate that.
out to Dreams, right?
So
Shout out to Dreams.
what I would do if I was doing digital, but let's say I'm gonna copy this. So for the people that's working on paper, I would basically erase everything inside, and that's if you're okay with the lips that you have. Now,
Mm-hmm.
me, I like to take it a step further because in most cases, when I'm working on my comic book, I tend to focus on details, which it does kind of shoot me in the foot due to time management and stuff.
Right.
So what I would do is right where this line connects to this circle and right where this line connects to this top circle,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take it and bring it down where I create like a little triangle, an upside down triangle.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know what they just did? Because once we grab the eraser, for those people who are pretty much working on pen and paper or pencil and paper or Crayola, what Ashco said earlier, we're going to erase this area right here. And then once you get done with that, you can erase everything else on the inside of the lips. There you go. You have lips just like that. Now, me, I even go to a step further. For you
Yeah.
guys
How
that's
much that?
working, for you guys working digital, you said what, Ash?
No, I was just you're answering it.
For you guys working digital, normally what I do is I create a whole nother layer on top of the pretty much the one I sketched out and drew on. And what I'll do is I'll retrace this whole entire thing the way I want it to be. So what I said earlier, I will bring this down right here, create an upside down triangle. I don't have to do that, but you can do that just so you can really get a better sense or a better map out of what it is you're trying to accomplish. Then
Mm-hmm.
I'll trace that just like that. Then you see this line going down. I'll take that same line and I create another the exact same type of triangle right here, right there. Connect, connect, and trace. Just like that. Now, on this part here, this is for people who have want a little bit more realistic lips. What I'll do is I'll follow this circle right here. I'm gonna follow the other side too, to where they somewhat meet, just like that. And at this point, I'm just gonna do like some extra stuff that I tend to do all the dang time. That right there, chin, and now tell me if that doesn't look like lips.
Bruh. So a person like me who will spend hours and hours and hours like redrawing the same thing over and over, how do you know when it feels right? Is there a feeling or
The truth is, as an artist, we are our worst critics.
yeah,
Okay, and I will tell you this right here: no matter what you work on, it's always just good enough.
it's always just good enough?
It's always just good enough because for the longest it took me a minute to even start recording, start posting videos and drawing live and stuff like that was because I questioned everything I ever did.
Uh-huh.
So that means I questioned the quality of work I was doing. I questioned my technique. I questioned everything. So I would never really quite start.
Right.
Then when I got around a group of other artists and they said the exact same thing, I realized, oh, that's a problem we all have then. And instead of just sitting there waiting to get to perfection, I was like, yo, you know what? I'm not gonna be like the rest of y'all. I'm finna just start. Like I'm finna just start.
Right.
And then you'll be surprised. You meet some everybody who tells you, "Oh my God, that's good. Your stuff is great." And when you know you have people saying your stuff is great, you gotta understand it's gonna be people out there saying your stuff suck too.
Yeah, really?
Hey, yin and yang. You can't have it without the other one.
So we have another person who says, I just took a step back, analyze, maybe let it rest. The more unsatisfied you become, the more burnt out you get. Okay, all right, Xavier. We might be inviting you to the group here. Get you up here and talking to us.
Yeah, homie preaching.
Homie is over there preaching. He's like, man, I already know what y'all talking about. I love this. I love y'all. Thank you, Xavier. We really like you, man.
And
Look,
I'm take this
look,
same concept. Okay.
I did it.
Crowd. You have a Western lips
Uh,
that you drew.
really?
Yeah,
I
West. It's kind of like if you ever seen like DC stuff like Justice League, that's how some of the lips the black characters normally have.
really. So you mean to tell me that I just naturally draw? This is just me naturally drawing this. Is that right? Did I do that right? No, they don't look right.
Yo, lines are bold as crap though. Gosh.
I know, I know. It's I'm still kind of used to getting used to my brushes. I'm not familiar with Procreate at all.
If I was game banging, I'd be like, man, forget Procreate. You got to get with Clip Studio.
Yeah, I know, right? But I mean, like Procreate probably has the brushes there. Me personally, I just don't know about them. You know, but I can tell you this. When it came to my Nomad scope,
Okay.
I I got that there.
Max said
Oh, Dreams, did you go out?
most cases we gonna have to let that stuff go. Understand every artist, every writer, they push out stuff, and when they push it out, just know that they get criticized, regardless if it's good, if it's bad. And at the end of the day, just know your best can always be better, no matter what you do. Oh, okay. Is that say? Hey, yo, she the master of it, man. Shoot, I
Man,
did
like
3D one
yeah,
time.
this this is what I got with this so far. Like so far, this is exactly what I got with it. And the reason why we came up with the idea of the lips is because all you see is the crease. We don't see the actual lips. And James is like, "Oh, let me show you how to draw lips." And that's how we're here now. Yeah, so
Even with my characters, like sometimes lips can be complicated depending on how you got people's mouth shaped and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
primary example, because lips can get complicated depending on what you're doing with them. Are you like trying to be dynamic with it? Trying to do like different like facial expressions and stuff,
Yeah, like a smirk or something like that.
or even a yell.
Even a Yale. Okay. Okay. Hey, I figured. I don't know what brush I'm using. What brush am I using? So let me try to fix some of this here. You said my lines were bold. I somehow figured out how to not make them so bold. Zoom in. Oops.
The same technique works for this too. So if you want to create a circle above here,
Max has a not Max. I'm sorry. Xavier has a good question in the chat. So it says, "Do you have any tips for facial structure? I am great with the individual elements of the face, but I struggle with the compositing." I can't even see the word. I'm sorry, so far away. A little.
uh, composition a
Is it
little.
composition? I'm sorry, it's so far away. I'm so sorry. I know how to read. I promise.
Shoot. Well, at least, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I suck at like vocabulary pretty much. So to be honest with you, when it comes to faces, so I had to teach myself this. Uh, if Ashco doesn't mind me hopping off topic for a second.
Go right ahead.
Look, I'm just gonna sum this up right quick. This mouth with the lips and stuff. So when you're doing stuff like this, is what I was trying to tell you earlier, Ash.
What's that?
Like when you got like lips, like the mouth is actually open and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where it can somewhat get complicated and stuff when you're trying to do lips. But as long as you stick to like the foundation, which is a circle here,
Mm-hmm.
and as long as you connect it to that, as long as you connect it to that other line to that circle, you'll be straight. That's why I'm erasing it, showing it connecting pretty much. But just know you're dealing with different muscles whenever you open in the mouth. But anyway, faces. When you're coming up with faces, you just understand like if you can just sit back and like study other people's faces and stuff, they're built, they're framed. Always start off with a circle, And by the way, I recently had to teach myself this because I was so used to just going straight into it and just start drawing. So a circle, just like that. Now, this is the part where you kind of get an idea of where the center of the circle is going to be at. Pretty much gives you um, a direction of where, like the eyes and where's the characters facing, pretty much. All right. Once you get this down pat, because all this tells me is this is the center of the face. This line tells me this is the center. This line here tells me this is where the eyebrows and the eyes are going to be. That's when, so this is how you know you're dealing with shapes. I'm going to create a box coming from this circle. And then I'm going to end it right there. And I have a face already. I just got to build into it. So we're talking about building into a face. All right. For one, no head, no cranium is completely round. Let's start off there.
That is true. Look at some of your friends.
So then we're gonna cut off the edges of that circle. All right. From there, what I like to do, I like to box things in. So if you want to understand how to do eyes, what I would do is I'll start right here, right where these two lines going across intersect. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create like a rectangle, but it's gonna be slanted. And I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. Oh, let's bring it over just a tad bit more. And by the way, sketches you can always erase. Then I like to come up like that because there's some indentures on your forehead that kind of really can like help guide you. And what can help you clean up your eye sockets right here is if you start doing the nose. Understand you can do a rectangle for the nose. And but in order for you to know where does the nose supposed to stop at, you can make like a small triangle going across, connected to the center of the circle, going to the other eye, just like that. And that's exactly where your nose supposed to stop at, just like that. And bring it straight up. Now I know I messed up. You know how I know I messed up?
Huh?
This line is too close to this eye.
Is that just a natural thing now that you know of, or is that just something that, like, I know it's natural for you now because you've been drawing for many years. But how would a person like me who just started off like 4 weeks ago know that I messed up?
Because okay, so what I'm about to show you now is because this is just the center of the nose. The nose has it has three sides, front,
Mhm.
and then there's the side, correct?
Yeah.
If this is the front, you need the side of the nose too.
Okay.
So let's take the top of this rectangle right here and we're gonna connect it to the bottom of this eye. We're gonna do the same thing to the other side. And then we're gonna bring that straight down. This is we consider the side of the nose.
Uh huh.
Then after you do that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in and we're gonna start boxing other stuff. And that's where things get a little bit more complicated, but bear with me, we're gonna get there.
We gonna get there.
Yeah. So what I like to do with the nose is this is where with the nose you kind of want to take this triangle right here because I had to learn this by the way. Take this triangle and you want
Uh
to
huh.
kind of like make it wider.
Okay. I'm watching you. I'm sorry. I get distracted really quick. I'm watching you.
You have a complete nose now. And
Uh
now
huh.
you're gonna do some more boxing. You're gonna take the edge of this triangle that's on both sides. You're gonna cut across
Mm-hmm.
straight like that. then this is pretty much on this part I'm about to tell you now. This is a real judging factor when it comes to drawing faces. Wherever you want to stop at, it seems kind of even to you. You're gonna cut straight across
Uh-huh.
because that's gonna tell me that's where my lip is at. So now once we get done doing that, we're gonna create another triangle. It's gonna go straight down, intersecting this center line, and we're gonna bring it back up.
So this goes back to drawing the lips again.
Pretty much, but
I see it now.
the only difference is with this part right here. This is
Yeah.
pretty much telling me this is where the chin is gonna be.
That's where the chin is gonna be? Okay.
Yeah, this is telling me this is where the chin is gonna be when I do this triangle right here.
All right.
So then after we get done doing that part, what we're gonna do is we can start actually like this is difficult because I'm not on like paper or nothing. So we're doing digital. So with this feature here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come down, we're gonna use the same line we cut that circle halfway. And understand this right here. Your jaw is literally the same line as like your nose. So right here, we're gonna stop and then we're gonna try to bring it in. Now,
Mm-hmm.
depending on what type of face you're going for, you can turn this to anything, literally anything. So this is just a quick sketch, and what you said earlier about faces, I'm gonna show you in a second. So as long as I got the basic shape down pat, I can start like doing random different stuff. So let me turn down the opacity. We're gonna go back in, and this is what we're gonna do. All right, give me something. What kind of nose you want?
Let's give it mm, I don't know. Let's give it a Chris Tucker nose, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why he came to my mind anyway.
All right, we're gonna give him a basic nose.
Yeah.
Basic nose. There you go. Turn this down a little bit more if you can see it. We got a basic nose now. All right. So, what other features would you want on a person's face? You want them to have a big jaw?
And let's leave it up to Xavier. What do you want to see, Xavier, if you're still here? I'm still over here like I'm still on the lips.
You still?
Still on the lips. I wanna You said repetition is key. You said whatever is good with you, I'm here to learn. So give him a big jaw.
All right,
He basically said let the creativity flow.
big jaw. So you want his jaw to come out? We're gonna have him looking like what's his name? Crap. He played in High School Musical. Crap. I can't even think of the dude name.
Ah.
I
So
can't even think of his name. Jesus, and he's an actually decent actor. So when it comes down to the jaw, it all depends on what do you want from your character having a jaw. Like you want a strong jaw, what? Same thing with the chin. So you saw how we made sure this was gonna be the chin right here. You can have the
yeah.
chin thicker than that. So wider and see how this line is a little bit off. You can always use your artistic measurement on these things right here. And by the way, also ears start literally right at the nose. Understand it. The ears always start exactly right at the nose.
I need to make the drive home. Thanks for the stream, Ash and Dreams. Great information. No problem. Come back tomorrow. We're gonna be drawing eyes tomorrow.
I'm down with that.
We
Eyes are my favorite was because I had such a problem with them growing up, and
yeah,
I used to draw a lot of anime, and I could never get the eyes down pat.
really.
Oh, I could never get them eyes down pat.
Man, I'm eh, eyes to me are just circles, just straight circles.
So if we talking about anime eyes, you talking about something like that.
Anime eyes are more of a how I learned how to draw anime eyes is a line, uh, is a straight line, and then a curve, and that's the start of it. Then you get into like, okay, bring. I actually, I actually had somebody create me a brush. I call it the happy circle. And you just put the dot in, and boom, that's how I make an eye.
And that's how I do mine.
Literally. So I'm guessing by the end of this week we'll probably be drawing full faces, everyone. So stick around. We're gonna do this. I still need to work on my lips though. All right, everyone. Let's give a thumbs up for Dreams. He is really teaching us some things. He is really giving teaching us some things. So let's give a thumbs up for Dreams. Make sure
Appreciate
you
the thumbs
follow.
up, everybody. Appreciate
Yeah,
it. There we
one of
go.
my favorite people in the world.
Sorry for this, guys. I'm kind of getting in my bag on this one. Hold up.
Oh, he done got lost in the sauce. So, anybody out there in the chat, you guys have any? I shouldn't say guys, because there's some ladies that's probably watching. Any ladies have any other questions for us?
Gotta get it with the eyelashes. There we go.
Has there been any point when you were drawing a face where you just kind of just started with the lips first?
Never,
Never.
never do you draw anything other than people. Like, what do you mean? Like, oh, monsters? Well, yes, I do. Due to I draw monsters too. Because I have certain things that happens in my story. I'm working on Crisis, and when the actual entities do appear, I've been kind of in my bag on drawing these demonic creatures. Like you talking about, their nose, all they got on their head is a nose, but on their tongue is a face type thing. Stuff like that, like gruesome. Uh, I guess like Goliath looking things, pretty much. But yeah, I'm sorry for that crazy tutorial about eyes because I love eyes. I'm sorry, my bad, gang. Um,
You're all right, man. You're all right. I see what you mean about drawing those. Keep doing the same thing over and over, because like I see the template in my head now, and I can just about not going without it. Look at those lips. They're still not perfect. They're still not perfect. But
but yo, okay, so X, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I created characters. Move this photo out the way. I created characters back when I was in school for a little second. One of the characters I created, I was putting him in my a story I was working on called Summerland. So I'm trying to see where can I find the thing at. So because it's in my portfolio. Yep, my port. See where is it? Tell me I got rid of it because I remember drawing that dang thing and that thing was sexy.
it was sexy.
It was sexy. I love that darn monster I drew. Oh no, this the first time I ever went digital. That was terrible when I first went digital. It was my first digital drawing, and it was terrible. Oh my god. See, I'm trying to figure out where. Okay, the plague. There we go. Let's see images. None. Okay, hold up. I really want to find this picture because I love that picture. Okay, hold up. Where we got? Here we go. Call this thing the plague. And I drew this thing like a couple of years back. And so I do agree when you add arms that don't supposed to be in certain places, yeah, it can come out pretty dope. It's supposed to be like born from dirt, bone, and blood type stuff. But yeah, I agree with you on that. I think like putting things where they don't supposed to be. Like if you put like a nose on a monster's chest, that's crazy. Uh, you start adding animal parts to places that don't supposed to be on certain areas and stuff. Like if you put like horns in their legs, you give them like bird legs, like let's say ostrich legs and stuff like that. You can really get creative with monsters. Spider-Man field to prevent. Oh yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I haven't touched that creature in years. It was just like part of a project I plan on releasing somewhere later on down the line. And by the way, I am a cheating artist. I want everybody to know that a cheating artist doesn't necessarily mean I steal. By the way, the greatest artists also do steal. By the way, guys, um, an artist takes from other artists. We all do it because we're influenced by different forms of content and creations. So when it comes to drawing stuff like this, I don't normally freehand it the way I'm doing it. I tend to mainly use Clip Studio's feature known as the symmetrical tool. The symmetrical tool just basically helps you out a whole lot better when it comes to making sure everything is lining up properly. Like primary example, if I want to do this ear correctly, I'm gonna show you. And this is where it's going to show you this picture is going to be off a tad bit or probably more than that. So I'm going to hit the symmetrical tool. I'm going to make sure I'm on the right layer and I'm going to put it right there. It's a little off. Let's go back a little bit. I'm going to put it right there. All right. So this is going to let you know I'm off when it comes to this freaking this drawing. So as you can see, I'm going to start the ear. I can promise you this ear is going to be either inside his head or off his head. Oh no, it actually. Oh, I was on point with that. I'm surprised. Oh man, Hercules, Hercules. Okay, let's go.
Hercules.
Let's go. I'm surprised. That's the first time I ever did that. Okay.
He doubted himself, and himself was like, "Nah, bruh." See you later, Xavier. Thank you, appreciate it.
Okay, I gotta go look. Okay, thank you. Come back now. I'm gonna start doing more fan art stuff too, as well as some behind the scenes on comic books. And by the way, when you're drawing a head, like I said, it's never a perfect circle. This is just to help you map out the head. And I say this because the top of your head is not round. It does round out halfway, and then it kind of goes into like this format like that. There we go. Say so we gave him a box jaw, and that symmetrical tool is definitely working right now because it's helping me have everything in line. But for you guys who don't have it, I'm just gonna turn it off for right now. because I at least really let you guys watch me struggle if struggle if you don't have
He
the
said,
tool.
"Y'all
Come
going
on now.
we all gonna struggle together on this. Is what we're gonna do."
Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna sit there and cheat on you guys today. Nah. So we got that ear. We're gonna do the other side.
I have the symmetrical tool. Oh Lord, I have the symmetrical tool too.
You know the crazy thing about it? I want you guys to know something. When you doing ears, anything like that, I'm gonna tell you like this. Nobody pays attention to the ears.
Really?
Nobody does.
So you mean to tell me I've been spending too much time trying to perfect these ears and I didn't even need to?
Not really. You could just draw the ears and keep it pushing. Cause even if you sit back and study other anime styles or other
Mm-hmm.
techniques, you'll come to realize that most cases for those techniques, um, like let's say if you watching Naruto, you watching Bleach, you're watching any of these like big three animes, you can catch a frame where something is off.
Really?
Even they're not perfect. If anything, it should give you kind of the I guess the incentive to understand that you don't have to be perfect when drawing. Like just the other day, I was watching Blood of Zeus.
Okay.
Beautiful project, by the way. Now, with that being said, they did a lot of mistakes on their animation. As far
What
as
was that?
so, there are moments where, let's say, have you seen cartoons, anything that's illustrated, and you can see they have clean lines. You don't have to worry about this ear intersecting that head like that.
Mm. Yeah, I've seen that.
So my thing is this: with Blood of Zeus, you will see a lot of like intersections going on, like from the neck and stuff like that. Cause I
Yeah.
paused the frame and I was like, bruh, they literally did this right here. And they just kept going along with the animation. I was like, I mean, shoot, it works though, cause I'm still sucked in to the story. Like
It's
I don't
just
even I like the fact that y'all showed y'all mistakes because it makes me feel good about my own. So,
yeah,
but Blood of Zeus is definitely a good show to me.
it is. Okay. You recommend it to everybody?
If you love film, cause okay, primary example. How did you feel about, let's say, either Castlevania or let's say it's not Castlevania? I'll pick. Yeah, I'll stick with Castlevania. Castlevania or let's say Villain Saga. It's super story driven, but it does have a lot of action in it too.
Okay.
So pretty much Blood of Zeus is literally, it has it in the name. It's about Zeus's bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
And if you understand anything about that Greek mythology with Zeus and stuff, he has a lot of kids out of wedlock. Zeus is like the first deadbeat baby daddy.
Not deadbeat baby daddy.
Yeah, he started the trend, man. I can't even lie about that. There we go. Got the cranium. Now the only thing I haven't done yet, you can probably like have like somewhat of a massive um, eyebrow muscle there. At that, there's we're gonna give him a thick jaw. We're making him look like a Slavic Viking.
And this is very unscripted, everyone. Very, very unscripted. Our idea was to come in here, draw lips.
And that was it. Yeah. And if you thinking about the lip stuff, we about to get started on that now. Like I said, remember that line?
Uh-huh.
That
I've
circle,
been practicing my lips over here, bro. They getting better.
the circle, line in the middle, intersecting the circle in that first line we drew. Then we're gonna create a triangle, and then we're gonna Do an oval. Then we're gonna do another oval. Connect that lip to the top. Connect this one to the other side.
You know what? That's what I keep forgetting. Drawing that line down the middle.
That line in the middle is really meant for measurements.
Mm.
And there you have it. You got your lip right there, just like that. And like I said, if you're anything like me, you start adding in extra stuff just to feel like you're doing something, or I just wanted to look pretty, you know. And so yeah, I remember I was about to get funded to go to actual school, and I remember they told me to draw a Dalmatian. It was
You're
like, yeah,
down.
yeah, I did that when I was 10 years old. I drew a Dalmatian. And it was like, oh, yeah, you're the guy we're looking for. Yeah, man, good job, stuff like that. And it was like, this how much it's going to cost. And you already know what time it was after that. It was just,
He was like, no. Absolutely not.
more like my mom was like, nah, mm-mm.
So it's more of a angle line. Then over an angle line. Move the line in the middle. Give it like a stylized curve. Ugh, not there yet. That looked like a pie. That looked like an apple pie.
Hey, I love my pie now. All right.
I
I love my
know.
pie.
I know you are a pie guy. You are a pie guy.
I'm Marlon
So
from life, okay? I'll do anything for that pie.
so back to the basics. We're gonna draw a line, right? We're gonna take a circle here.
Okay, yep.
All right. So now I've been practicing while you've been drawing. Take a triangle.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, boom. Take another oval.
Now, personally, me, I would have drew that line in the center of that circle at first, just for you can have the measurements of that triangle kind of like close enough on both sides.
So this line here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now we have this,
There you go.
that, this, that. You know what? That's also a thing. I'm not used to drawing the line on each side. I'm like you. I done got spoiled with the symmetry tool.
Yep. That's
I done
symmetry
got
tool.
spoiled with that symmetry tool because, like, I'm like, this should have been done by now. This is only halfway. This should have been done by now.
That symmetry tool, man. That's love.
Yeah, man. I recommend everybody with that symmetry tool. But you don't have it, it's okay. We're gonna do it like this. So now I see like you did like a box and then you did like a box here and then came up with it like that. Like a
Well, you can do
slight,
it like that.
but this is how I see it.
Got you.
And then you said just take a circle, oops, go straight. For some odd reason, I can't do straight lines today. Boom.
That's a
Now,
big lip. I like it.
well,
Now,
I'm making
see,
it.
now
I'm
see
making.
when you do that top lip, you don't have to necessarily do it like that. But if that's the type of lip you want, you can.
So like I'm having. That's just what I see.
Okay. Now, so check this out. We're gonna take a break from this dude that we was just working on.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, now I want you to start over and do this one with me.
Okay. That's why we have layers.
And what we're gonna do is, like I said, we're gonna start off with that line. Remember?
uh, hold on, I can't see you right now. Oh, that's why. All right, there we go. I figured it out. Let's do that line.
There you go. Good job. All right. So wherever you think is the center of this line, I want you to draw that circle on top.
Oh, right there.
Once you draw this circle, I want you to draw a line in the middle, intersecting that circle and that first line we drew. Now, after you do that, we're not swinging this line over, none of that. We're gonna go to the very edge of that first line we drew, and we're gonna come at the angle until we finally get to that circle, the going towards the top of that circle, just like that. There you go. We're gonna do the same thing with the other side. It's a little crooked. Hold up.
He's like, I'm gonna fix this with my crookedness.
Yeah, there we go. So now that's the top lip. Believe it or not, we already got the top lip down pat. We're done with that.
Done.
Now
Done. Check. Yeah.
it's the triangle time. The triangle should start off right here at the top, right where this line intersects this circle.
Right here.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to get this triangle to be even on both sides.
Okay.
All right, that's my first mission. I try to make sure they're even on both sides. Long as it gets to the bottom of that first line we drew, I'm gonna cross it off just like that, making a complete triangle. All right, after we have the triangle, all right, I'm gonna wait on you. There you go, girl. All right, you might want to bring that line over because it's not even, but we can still work with that. I think.
Oh yeah, nothing's even.
Yeah, try to get as
I,
there we go, even as possible. There you go.
yeah, I missed my symmetry to my
Symmetry. I got you.
symmetry tool. I
I,
miss it.
I got you. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna, like I said, the oval. Me personally, since like I said, this is like a beginner's type of course thing. We're gonna start from the inside of this triangle. So we're gonna come from this angle here, and we're gonna create an oval.
Sorry about that. My daughter's calling me. Can we take a quick break, real quick?
Definitely take a quick break.
Yeah.
All right, gang. As we wait on Ash Cole to come back, we're gonna continue drawing this face, which I'm be honest with you, I wasn't looking forward to drawing this face. Being honest with you, though, but we're basically there now. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna most likely go over the eyes. So let's get started. So we know we're gonna use the map that we created earlier on doing the face. We're gonna start off at the bottom of create the eye. Now, what type of eyes do you want this character to have? Anime, Western, close to realistic. It all depends. But for this, I'm gonna go with anime. This is another reason I like the symmetry tool because these eyes can be off a little bit.
I'm back. I am so back.
You was missed. I thought I was alone.
I'm so sorry.
No,
It's,
girl, you taking care of your business. Do your thing.
you know, mother, when kids want you, kids want you.
Facts. I'm waiting on my wife to get here with the food.
My husband just bought dinner, so he's like, well, not dinner, more like snack dinner-ish.
Oh, afternoon tea. Got you.
Yeah.
There we go. So we went for anime eyes since Xavier isn't in here anymore, and he was asking questions on doing facial structures and stuff like that. And this is
Mm-hmm.
what we got now. Because I know I did this in our little group where I drew a face. Everybody kept adding stuff to the face, and I was just drawing it. So, what type of hair you want them to have?
1 second. She's calling me again.
Okay, so chat, what type of hair you want this guy to have? Create a hairline starting out right now. I don't got to deal with that later.
The first thing she wanted was to know where the mailbox key was. The second thing she wanted to know is what mailbox we were. she got it.
There we go. Now you
She's
ready to
done.
get lips?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do this. I think she's done. I think she's done.
So you already got your oval, right?
We got the oval here, and we got the oval here.
All right. Okay, so you did that already. Okay, so I'm gonna put my oval there as well. Try to match them as close as possible. After we do that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pretty much take the edge of this the top lip right here. You see where it meets right here with this line?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna bring it down. We're not gonna round it, none of that. We're gonna bring it straight to the circle.
Like that.
Yep. Same thing with the other side. We're gonna bring that line straight to the circle.
Okay.
And then we're gonna just bring it straight across. There you go. Yeah.
And just to add the extra flair. All right. Take my erase tool.
There you go. But you're right. I probably should do a template just to give it to the fans and stuff like that, where if they want to know how to do lips, ears, eyes, it can just be there for them.
Mm-hmm.
The next thing you know, Ashco and Dreams Impact will have their own book on how to draw certain body parts.
Hey, work in progress. Work in
I
progress.
already know it.
You know.
So what you about to do now with your lips?
First, clean them up.
Got you. I'm finna get with you on that too. Then okay.
Cause you see them, I sort of see them. Make my brush a little bit bigger for that one.
All right. There you.
So when it comes down to drawing apps, if you all notice in the chat, Dreams is using Clip Art Studio. I am using Procreate. I always tell people go with works best for you when it comes down to drawing apps. You don't have to use the same apps that we're doing. You don't have to use, you can use something totally different. It's just a technique. The technique will still be the same, just a different drawing app. Dreams, you got any?
Me, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now because I agree, and I'm just gonna add some extra stuff to it. when it comes down to picking what platform to use, of course you want to get what's comfortable with you, the user interface that you're used to. Me personally, I was looking at money.
Okay.
I was looking at money and use case. That's what I was looking
Okay.
at when it came down to Clip Studio Paint. It was a one-time buy, and that's all I needed.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, because I recently graduated college, and they took away Adobe fast,
Man, didn't even hesitate on that one, huh?
and didn't even hesitate. So I was like, I need a program that all I need to do is pay one time. I just need to pay for it one time.
Yeah.
And Clip Studio was the one. And I wanted to make comic books, so Clip Studio was definitely the thing I was going for.
Yeah. Procreate, it is it is a one time buy for me. I also
Yeah.
have an iPad that I am using as well. Again, these, if you're watching, this is not paid promotion or anything. This is just us showing you, just telling you what we're using right now, just in case you're wondering. All right, cool. I have cleaned up my lips. I see my lips.
You supposed to, girl. That's what I'm talking about.
I see my lips. Okay. It's too much. Sometimes you just don't need to do that much. All right, awesome. So you're filling in your lips now?
Yep.
All right, I'm lazy.
Because the one thing you got to understand about lips, you can always add like a little glare to them. And this is just me hopping off script here. So
Dreams?
yeah,
Oh, you stopped talking.
my bad. I was kind of trying to draw like lipstick in a sense.
uh, wait, you can draw lipstick? What?
There we go. Kind of correct that angle a little bit more. There we go. Look at that.
Ah, so would that be like more of like a white dot in a sense?
It's the glistening from it being like lipstick on the lips.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
All right. Well, we have been here for a little over an hour and a half. I do have a prior arrangement that I still have to prepare for, finish up the paperwork on that one.
She don't want us no more.
It's not that I don't want you guys anymore. I just, I actually, I've been knowing about this arrangement for like almost 2 weeks now, and I still put it off to the very end. But I want to thank all the 318 people who showed up. I really appreciate it. Big shout out to Xavier and Max Payne for talking with us in the chat as we're going. And thank you, everyone. We really appreciate your time. Dreams, do you have any final thoughts?
Uh, if you guys want to know more about drawing, definitely hit up Ashco. Ashco always the one who's getting on my case about showing people how to draw. So yeah.
What? What?
Hey yo, I be trying to do stuff, and when you be like, yo, how about we go live and you can show me and everybody else how to do this?
That is true. That is true. That is true. Because, like, I asked you how to do lips, He was like, "Well, I'm about to start," and I was like, "Hold on, hold on, hold on, no, 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 no. The whole world needs to see this because you are amazing teachers. You are amazing teacher."
Wait, last thing, you gotta always give your guy with the big jaw a booty chin.
Not the booty chin.
Yeah.
You're gonna get us canceled.
Wait, I didn't know you couldn't say that on. Oh snap!
I'm
Man,
joking with
I was like, oh god, I was like, oh no.
I'm joking with you. All right, everyone, we are out of here. I have to get ready for this prior. It's about to start in less than what 5 minutes, I think, and I still got to prepare at least the last two slides. So I'll chat with you guys later. Make sure you follow me in dreams for more information. And if you have questions or you want us to show you something, when I re-upload this stream, please put them in the comments. I do see them. I do watch my comments and things of that such, and I'll get back with dreams.
Yep, and because I don't watch mine, so yeah, thank you.
All right, everyone. Ciao. See ya.